Hey everybody, Miss Lisa. Say, I thought today we should read a book about shapes. We did numbers, we read a story about a giraffe, and then we read a story about penguins. So I thought today we could do some shapes and practice our shapes. Again, I love The Wizard of Oz, so I happen to have a shape book with the Wizard of Oz characters. So that's the one we're going to look at today. This one was written by Christopher Harbaugh, so he is the author, the one that wrote the story. So let's see what shapes we can find. Oh, and by the way, this one is just like our counting book. There are going to be words that sound the same, and those are rhyming words. So kind of keep your ears peeled for those words that sound the same, because those are rhyming words. Far from Kansas, Dorothy soars to the land of Oz with shapes galore. Look at all the different shapes. Can you see them all? There's a sun, it's a circle, and there's some I think those might be flowers. Those are hearts. And the roof of the house is a triangle, and the bricks of the road are rectangles. So we'll have to see what other shapes we can find while we're reading the story. Oh, there comes Glinda. Look, a circle floating up high. A bubble helps the good witch Glinda fly. So Glinda is in a bubble, and a bubble is the shape of a circle. Good job. Lots of things are circles, aren't they? We can find circles in a lot of places. Stars on the witch's dress do glitter as munchkin voices softly twitter. See, she's got stars all over her dress. Lots and lots of them, and they sparkle, kind of like the stars up in the sky at night. Travel the yellow brick road, they say. Its rectangular bricks will show you the way. See, there's the bricks, and those are rectangles. Another way to remember rectangle is if you say, if you wreck a square, you get a rectangle. Dorothy and the Scarecrow meet the Tin Man, who has a triangle cap and an oil can. See, his hat is a triangle. 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. 3, tri means 3. Triangle. And they do have to have an oil can for him because sometimes he gets kind of squeaky, and so they have to oil his shoulders and his knees and his ankles and his neck so he can still walk and move around. 4 friends run toward Diamond Top Towers to seek the help of the great wizard's powers. See, if you look at the very top of the towers, they kind of look like diamonds. There's a big one right there and a couple of small ones. A diamond. A diamond is kind of like a square, except you turn it, so it kind of sits sideways. So that is a diamond. The Emerald City would not be the same without the oval in the great Oz's name. So Oz looks like an O, kind of a stretched out O. That's an oval. Kind of looks like an egg shape. Eggs are oval. Eggs are a good way to remember that shape, oval. The Wizard of Oz does his part by giving the Tin Man a tender heart. Look at, Tin Man wanted a heart, so the wizard gave him a heart. And what do we use our hearts for? Loving other people, right? Sometimes we'll write hearts to tell somebody that we love them. That's what a heart is. The balloon's square basket floats away. Will Dorothy and Toto have to stay? Look at 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are all the same. That is a square. Oh no, do you think they're going to get to go home? From circles to squares, all shapes now shine as Dorothy clicks her heels 3 times. So Dorothy did get to go home, didn't she? She didn't need the balloon. She just needed to click her heels together 3 times and say, I wish I was home. So she went home. So there you go. We got a bunch of shapes in our story today. So just some things that you can do at home. You can look around the house and find things that are that shape, like, oh, I don't know, your TV might be a rectangle. You might have an envelope sitting around. That's a rectangle. You might have a ball. That's a circle. So have some fun today and look for shapes around your house and see how many you can find. Until next time, bye friends.